more time. Oh, are you listening? We're going to read it one more time. I'm going to read the first sentence, and then we're going to go around, okay? And everybody's going to read one sentence, okay? Will that work? Okay, so make sure you're following along. Okay, so I'm going to start. The Pilgrims lived in England. Now let's think for a second. England. Where could England be? Oh. Secret signal when you know. Hunter? Across the sea, across the ocean, right? So think in your mind, visualize in your mind like New York and Washington, D.C. and all the way over on the West Coast, across the ocean from there. And we've actually got a map that we're going to look at. Now, Dallas is the other way. We're going to look at a map, and actually, I'll pull the map out in just a second. We'll look and see where it's at, okay? But you're right, Hunter, it's across the ocean. Okay, so the Pilgrims lived in England. It's your turn to read. You're not following along, are you?
What is their own religion to pray the way they want to?
So, what does that mean, their own religion? What does that mean, their own religion?
Probably they wanted to pray with their own way.
Okay, they wanted to pray their own way. Add to that, Joshua. They wanted to do things their own way. Yes, you're both absolutely right. Anyone else want to add to that? Let's pretend for a second. Have you ever heard the word Baptist? It's a type of religion, like baptized Baptist. Have you heard the word Catholic? Okay. Have you heard the word Protestant? Those are big words. Those are all different types of religion. And so they might have like the main way they believe is the same, but they have different things that they do. You know, kind of like how second graders do things a little differently than third graders, and first graders do a little things different than second grade. It's kind of like your religions. You might be all working towards the same goals, like you all want to all get older and graduate, right? Well, religion's how you have the same goal, but you might do things a little differently. And so that's what they were wanting. They were wanting to do things a little differently than the king, right? They wanted to have their own religion. They wanted to pray the way they wanted to. But let's see what happens. Go, Tristan.
The king would not allow them.
Okay, so did he let them? Was he going to let them? No. Joshua, keep going.
The Pilgrims tried to keep it in private to light and pray, but the spies.
Ew, what's that mean? The king had spies. Why were they trying to hide? Oh, secret signal when you know. Why were they trying to hide from the king? Hunter. Oh. Why were they trying to hide? So were they afraid of him? Were they afraid of him? Spies. What's that word mean? Spies. Secret signal when you know. Spies. Have you heard that word, Cheyenne? Spies. Lance, have you heard the word spies? Yeah, what's that mean? You spy on somebody. Keep your eye on them. Did the king have people doing that for the Pilgrims? Add to it. Add to it. So he was looking for people that were trying to hide, right? Okay, let's keep going. Hold on. He was trying to find the people that... Okay, so he had spies. All right, so pick up for us, Hunter. Okay, so if they got caught, where were they put, Hunter? In jail. All right, Lance, your turn. Second paragraph. Decided. Alright, let's look at that word. Okay, so what are they going to do? What is their solution? They're going to leave England, aren't they? Right, it's a little difficult, right? But we leave England. So you're right, they're going to leave England. So Cheyenne, when are they going to leave?
Is that all one word or is that two words?
called the Mayflower. Okay, so what's the ship called that they're sailing on?
Mayflower.
Mayflower. Okay, so Yoseli. Oh, let's go back to that word. The Mayflower.
Yes, that way, because it's gonna take us more than 1
Very
day.
small. Okay, so the Mayflower is very small, right? It's a very small boat. Okay, so
Could not take many people
okay, so let's listen to that again. The Pilgrims could not take many. What's that word? Belongings. What could that mean? Personal belongings. What could that mean? Secret signal when you know. Personal belongings. Sam, think about that. What could that mean? Personal belongings. Lance, think about it. Personal belongings. What could that mean? Joshua, what could personal belongings mean? Stuff that belongs to them. And they couldn't take a lot of it. Could they pack their couch and their TV and they didn't have those things then, but could they? Oh. So stop and think. It's a small ship. There's a lot of people. So be thinking in your mind, what are some things they could take with them? Let's finish our story. 102 pilgrims left England. I'll read for you. Left England hoping for a better life in the New World. So what I want you to do now is I want you to turn and talk with your partner about what you think, not yet, the main idea of this is. What do you think is the most important thing? If you were retelling this, Tristan, Sam, if you were retelling this to someone, what is the one thing you cannot leave out? What is the one thing that we need to know about the Pilgrims? And I want you to turn and talk with your partner. You three kind of talk together, okay? About what you think the main idea is. They did, but we're going to talk about that later, next week probably. So you three talk about what you think is the most important thing of this story, okay? What is the most important part of the story? What do you all think the main idea is? What do you think is the most important part? What is the most important thing about this article? See if that sentence can help you find the main idea. See if the question at the bottom can help you all find the main idea. What is it? Tell each other. Yes, you think that's the main idea? Why didn't they like this one? Okay. Why did the Pilgrims leave England? Why did they leave England? Talk with each other. Answer that question. Why did they leave England? Okay, so what do we think as we're closing up, boys? What do we think as we're closing up? What is the main idea of the story? Secret signal when you think you know the main idea. When you think you know the main idea. Okay, Sully, what do you think the main idea is?
About the king, trying to when you said security, like, I think of it, it was,
Alright, we're gonna put the lid on.
Okay, think about it.
Did I take you?
Sam, what's the main idea?
Make sure your names are on both pages. Your page is in your comments.
Or two. Okay, add to that, Tristan.
it's not trying to be mean, but they don't want them to go to a different
Why did they want to go to a different place?
They don't like to
Because he won't let them do what?
pray.
Number 4. Okay, we're gonna watch it. Because he won't let them pray. Joshua, add to it. They don't get to do what they want to do. Okay, Yoseli, do you remember what you were gonna say? Write your names on this. Write your names.
Let them go to the building because it's going to too much from the building.
He's not gonna remember. He's not gonna let them practice their religion or pray, right? Why did they leave, Cheyenne? Make sure your name's on that. Okay, I'm going to hold on to these for you all for tomorrow. We're going to be looking at this again tomorrow and trying to figure out that one main idea that we all can agree on, okay? The one little, because without that main idea, what happens to the whole story?
It falls apart.
It falls apart, okay? Like the dress. The dress, it falls apart.
You just cut off the string.